This morning in Street Stories, for some, license plates are no more than a way to identify a car. But now they are art with a purpose to potentially help the many who put their lives on the line. Walt Buteau has more.
This started with one license plate in a basement and now fills a store and fulfills a goal. The plates come from around the country and are now sold around the world. After they're cut, bent, crafted into various shapes and sizes.
It's not just license plate art. You know, we're telling a story through license plates.
This customer came to her temporary pop-up shop to tell a story with the 40+ euro plates that were on her father's car.
We're very fond of my father who passed, and I've got his old plates.
The two metal rectangles will be transformed into something softer.
I just saw the hearts, but I was wondering if you could do something bigger.
And it's just a unique way to pay him tribute. And that's their way of remembering Dad.
This started 6 years ago with one plate she sculpted for a friend and has grown into a thriving business that now buys thousands of expired plates to keep up with the demand. When you're making that first plate, did you have any idea it would get this big?
I had no idea. Never intended it and quite frankly didn't want it, but here we are. And I'm now loving every second.
She tells us this is not just about building a business. Her husband is retired military. Her first full-time employee is retired National Guard. And many of their customers are military as well, looking for a unique way to remember home or their journey from base to base.
And I want to be able to give back to the veteran community and also military spouse communities.
People miss that, so they can come here, we get it, we know what it's like. It's a little different than, working at an office or something when no one really understands what you went through, what you could be going through. So, yeah, I mean, my vision is right with hers is just to employ as many as possible.
Meeting people, it's hearing their stories. That's what keeps me inspired and wanting to do more.
The pop-up shop will be open until the 23rd of December. Then they take their license plate act on the road. More on that part of the story on WPRI.com. For The Road Show, I'm Walt Buteau.
I want that Go Pats one. And Nicole is here with us now to share some of her impressive work. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to The Road Show. Oh, it's our pleasure to have you here. Did you ever think that this would lead to TV, all this promotion? Everyone's talking about you. It must be so rewarding for you.
It's surreal, and no, I never imagined that this would happen.
Well, you certainly should be recognized for your great work and what it is that you're doing. You brought some examples of that fantastic work here today. Can you take us through some of these pieces and really tell us, what the inspiration was and what we need to know about them?
Well, we have some great gifts for the holidays coming up.
Right.
We have the birdhouse that we make. Our #1 top seller is our anniversary date. So I don't know if you can see the wedding date or anniversary date. That's our #1.
Right.
We do pencil holders that can be used for so much more than pencils. We have wine. You can put a bottle of wine in it. You can use it as a vase. I love that idea. Right. It's a great hostess gift when you're entertaining for the holidays. It can be used as a vase as well. We have little boxes that we turn into little holders that you can put anything in. Signs, custom work that we do. If you have a special plate, we can use those plates and put them into a sign. Our little hearts here. So just a bunch of fun gifts.
These are really gorgeous, and certainly they epitomize creativity in what it is that you can do with something that heretofore you might have thought, oh, well, that's just, it just identifies a car, but possibilities really are endless, aren't they?
They really are, yeah.
And I think something to glean from this and to remember is that, especially maybe even as a lesson for young people, creativity and inspiration can come from anywhere.
Absolutely anywhere, yeah. This was never intended to become a business that employs veterans. This was just a gift that I made 6 years ago for a friend, and now we're here. So.
Now, when you were younger, did you have an affinity for art? Did you have sort of an interest in creativity? Where does that sort of come from inside you?
I've always loved to repurpose. I've always loved junk and, browsing consignment stores and antique malls and just repurposing stuff. So that was how that helped in bringing this to life.
You know, Nicole, as luck would have it, my house is filled with junk.
So well, I need to come over.
You need to come by and rummage through some of it and see what we can come up with.
Absolutely.
And as we saw in that just wonderful Street Stories package done by Walt and the team, you're going to be taking this sort of beyond in a little bit once the holidays are past. Talk about the road element component.
Right. Well, right now on Tollgate Road, we have a pop-up shop that's open to the public for the holidays. After the holidays, we'll close that down. We'll still be there making stuff. We do a lot of wholesale for different boutiques, but we go up and down the East Coast doing art shows all over.
Well, we certainly wish you the best of that. And before I just want to make sure, look at this. Are you kidding me right here? This might be coming home with me. That is fantastic. Really capturing Rhode Island, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for being here. A great pleasure to have you join us. Like we said, these unique plates and everything else found here can be found at the pop-up shop until the 23rd. We'll share a link to the here, you can hold it, Facebook page, It's Awkward, on our website, roadshow.com.